Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ricky of Moshville Times here once again. So a couple of weeks ago, Quando of BrainBath and myself had a Swedish death metal show on my radio show that I do on a Thursday night. So we done this a few weeks ago, and Leprosy were one of those bands that we had the delight in playing. So when I discovered that Leprosy were back, the chance to chat to drummer and co-founder Nicke was too good an opportunity to miss. So I have to ask you, sir, how the devil are you?
Oh,
How the devil are you? How you doing?
very good, very good, very good.
Well, as I've said to you off air, I hope the Scottish accent isn't too bad for you. So we'll see how things go. But yes, Quando, I and myself, we played Infernal Massacre, which went down very well with our listeners of the show. So we're going to do a second episode with the same caliber of bands, like before Entombed were Entombed and before Dismember were Dismember. I'm trying to think going back, like we played Lobotomy and Interment, Sorcery and the like. So we're definitely going to do a round two. So I hope you listen to it, by the way.
Yeah,
But yeah, so obviously we're here to talk about leprosy.
yeah.
But I thought I would ask a few questions about yourself, if that's okay. So, what was it that made you start playing drums? Was it were your family always like musically gifted, or was it something that you saw on the TV, or did you accidentally fall into playing the drums? What was it that started making you play the drums?
Wow. Yeah, I don't really know, but you know, I started playing drums in 1985,
Okay,
and Leprosy was the first band, or Sadistic Pain was
yeah,
the name before, but the Leprosy was the first band I played drums in. Before I have played, the vocalist for other bands,
okay.
but I don't know what the reason was. Uh, Maybe I was a talent for that. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So, did you actually have a drum kit when you started with Leprosy, or did you actually have to borrow a drum kit?
Drum kits.
Yes.
I steal my first. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, we were really crazy. Three of the guys in Leprosy, the singer Patrick Pio, and the bass player Christian,
Yeah.
and me. We we using a lot of smoke. We smoke weed and we drink a lot of it. So. Oh, me and Christian, we talk about, we're gonna start a band. Yeah, okay. What do you want to play? I play bass. I will play bass, okay, and I will play drums. Okay, but they don't have that shit, you know. So on the night we go to the store in Helsingborg and
Yeah.
broke up the door and steal the drum kit and the bass and run, you know. That's the true, and I need to be true, you know. That's the first kit, and that's a really shitty kit, really shitty kit.
Yeah. Are Swedish police still looking for you 35 years later?
What? What?
Are Swedish police still looking for you 35 years later for this drum kit?
The police? No, no,
Yes.
no.
You got away with it then. You got away with it.
So then I buy my first kit. I think a half year after, and I buy a white pearl export
Nice.
with the double bass drum,
Nice.
and I buy pasty cymbals. So on my whole career about in drumming,
Yeah.
I only I only own a pearl kit and a paste cymbals. I will only play on that.
Yeah.
So
What,
I don't
what
know why, but
what's the reason for that? Why wouldn't you change to other symbols, for example?
yeah, no, it was very good for me
Yeah.
to. It works fine.
Yeah.
So in that kind of music, it works very fine. And today I play on Pace Rude cymbal series and the Pearl Master Custom, and that's perfect for me.
Cool. So how quickly did you learn to play the drums sufficiently for you to like record the first demo? Like how long did it take you to think, yeah, I've got this?
The first demo,
Yes. So how quickly did it take for you to learn how to play the drums?
I think maybe a half year
Okay.
before we record
Yeah.
the. I I have I play a lot of instruments,
Yes.
guitars and bass and piano. And I start when I was 10 years old. I can listen to a record uh, my mom have.
Yeah.
She she play a record, and that kind of music is in Swedish we call it dansband. It's old the
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
the dancing slowly. So when she played that records, I sit with the piano and play after.
Okay.
Found it. So I'm very easy to learn something, learn
Good.
music, and I think the drums make. I do the same there, you know.
Yeah.
The guys play a riff, and I try to play, and then I practice and practice and practice. You know, I can go to the rehearsal room for myself and only practice. So,
Yeah. Oh,
and we in the time we have in Leprosy, we was in the rehearsal room for 5 days in week. You know,
yeah.
no girlfriends, only beer and yeah, and rehearsal.
Yeah.
So. Um,
No.
So we learn a lot, you know.
That's what definitely works. That's what definitely works. But I was also wondering, like before any of your more serious projects like Sadistic Pain, were you playing in like high school bands? Were you doing like Metallica covers or anything like that, or were you in like I don't know a grunge band, or dare I say it, even like a glam metal band or anything like that? You weren't playing Motley Crue songs or anything?
No, not that kind of stuff. We try to, I love King Diamond, and I do it for a long, long, long time. So when
Yeah.
I sing in the band, the band called the name of the band was Metal Angels.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had pink shorts with this, small animals on when we play live. And that's really crazy. Then I try to sing like King Diamond, and I drop it the whole time. But I think it's, oh, this is good, this is good. It's horrible. And the people say, you will not sing, you will not sing. So, okay.
No, I think you were destined to the more extreme type of vocals. So, but what was it that got you into the more extreme side of things? Like, did you have your own musical tape, and then somebody in high school gave you a cassette, and it was a compilation tape or something like that, and you heard this music, and you went, "That's what I want to do."
Yeah, the in Helsingborg we have a record store, and the manager of Leprosy in many years, he owns the record store.
Okay,
So they come in. The first record I really shocked me was Iron Angel, Hellish Crossfire.
okay,
When I listen to that drummer, I say he's fucking sick. He cannot play so fast. When I listen to it today, is my grandmother can play that, you know. Then the
yeah,
first really death metal album was Scream Bloody Gore with Death.
yeah,
That's my favorite album overall. You know, all that songs touch me so hard.
yeah.
I can feel it when I listen to Zombie Ritual. I
Oh,
feel it for,
love it.
yeah, 30 years ago. I remember when I listened to it,
Yeah,
and I hear it today. It's the same, but it touched me much more. So
yeah.
that album is, oh, That's
Perfect. Perfect.
my favorite album.
But oh,
Then I heard Slayer's Raining Blood. 29 minutes, crazy.
yeah.
That's this is cool. This is cool. So yeah.
And that was you. You wanted to be Dave Lombardo, and you wanted to be him behind the kit.
Yeah, Dave Lombardo is one of my favorite drummer, but number one is Gene Hoglan.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. He's an absolute
And for
freak of, yeah, he's a freak of nature. He's like a gentle giant, and the toughness that he hits that snare drum. I feel sorry for the snare drum when he hits it.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, oof.
It's
But
so hard. They play outside Stockholm for 2 weeks ago. So
yeah,
in a small town called Uppsala, and they play.
yes,
So I see them for a few years ago in a festival, Gefle Metal Festival,
yeah, heard it.
and then they come back now. And when I hear that old song from Darkness Descends, it's
Yeah.
the same like Scream Bloody Gore. It's I start crying when I listen. It's so beautiful, so beautiful.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I just love Sweden. I mean, half my CD collection is death metal, but the other half is like dark ambient. And again, the core scene of dark ambient for me is Sweden. But how was it for you growing up in a country that had the Stockholm scene and then it had the Gothenburg scene, which were both so important for the popularity of death metal at the time? How was it for you growing up with all these bands popping up left, right, and centre?
Yeah, I see that the band like the Dismember and Entombed, and for I think 3 weeks ago, I go to the hamburger restaurant and I meet the singer in Dismember, Matti, and we and we and we
So
start
jealous.
talking. We start talking, and I say, I I remember I saw Dismember in South Sweden. They support Morbid Angel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
yeah,
But with Vincent, he cannot sing. And he told a story for me about David Vincent. He comes from Florida. He
yeah,
comes to Sweden on the winter or the spring. Yeah, there was a little bit cold. So the
yeah,
guys in Dismember, they have T-shirts and Dismember and David Vincent, he will do the same.
yeah.
He comes from Florida into Sweden and he lost the voice.
Ah.
Yeah, he's totally cold. So there was an instrumental show with Morbid Angel. But
It's quite funny though. I am morbid or more morbid angel than morbid angel at the moment, so it's quite funny. It's quite fun. But how? It's just because you've brought this up. How does it feel for you when you meet your idols? Because I never thought I would be able to do this and speaking to bands. Because why would they want to listen to me? But at the same time, you're in the band, but you're meeting like some of the godfathers of the death metal scene. So
yeah,
how is it for you meeting people like Matty and meeting people like David Vincent?
yeah, people like Matti in Dismember and Jörgen Sandström in Grave. It's a very, very kind people.
Yeah,
They're not that kind of people. Oh, I play in Grave. I play in Dismember. They're
yeah,
so kind, so kind. And they don't understand really, and I don't understand. When I go, we have a local metal club here,
yeah,
close to me, called Club Fredagsmangel, and there is young kids,
yeah.
they 18 years, 19 years, they play this old stuff,
Absolutely.
band like Exorcist, Impurity. It's a young kids, and when I go and see them, they play like I play for 35 years ago. You see,
Yeah,
And they come to me, some of the guys come to me, oh, you playing Leprosy have a reunion, you come here and play. But yeah, and I will just be with them. I will not, I'm in Leprosy, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of guy. I'm so grateful to
Yeah.
do this. And I have a dream for over 30 years to do this. And I try for 3 years ago. I go to the South Sweden. I rent a rehearsal room. Put the guys together,
Yeah.
uh, and we try.
Yeah.
But the singer and the bass player, it doesn't work. It's too much drugs. And the lead guitarist Patrick, we talk about it. Can we do this? Can we do this? And he was on the way on the train, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think 2 months ago he say, I have two bands, I have no time. So that makes me a little bit sad, but I say, I don't fucking care. I will do this.
Yeah.
So I get four people, four new members, and this is really funny. I need to tell that this
Yeah.
this. Um, I just told the guys it must sounds like before. No modern sound. We need to find the sound. And the guitar player, he stay home from work and looking for the sound and everything, you know, and he fix it. He fix it. And we have the sound, the old sound,
Excellent.
like on the records. And that's really, really fun.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, I've obviously been listening to the music recently, and it was just back to like the late 80s, early 90s, where it was untidy, where the sound wasn't perfect. Now it's too polished. It's too clean. You want the dirt. I want autopsy, mental funeral. I want
Yeah.
obituary cause of death. Sometimes it's just too overproduced.
Yeah. We will have that autopsy thing, you know, this old. We will have it old. When you see, I look in YouTube and I see autopsy. Autopsy now is the same like in '93, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same sound,
yeah.
no compromise. So,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
we will do the same that's the right for the fans, you know.
Yeah.
They will not listen to modern sound when they come and they listen to the album before they go to the show. And what is this?
Yeah.
This. No, we will give them the same sound we have on the records. And like it sounds like dirty and yeah, but we play a little bit better.
Well, I do have quite a number of questions on leprosy. I will come to that in a second. But just going back to when you were like growing up with all these bands, what was it like? Correct me if I'm wrong, but what was it like further out in places like Helsingborg? And do you remember any bands from back then? I mean, was there a good scene in Helsingborg? Is that where leprosy first started before you moved to Stockholm?
Yeah, you know, you mean the other bands in Helsingborg?
Well, I thought leprosy started in Helsingborg as well.
Yeah, the band started in Helsingborg. And then I moved to Stockholm '94.
Okay, okay,
So I've been here for 30, yeah, over 30 years.
yeah. So, what
So
was Helsingborg like when the Swedish death metal scene exploded? Was there good bands from back then in Helsingborg?
not really that style of death metal. You know, today if we have Soilwork, we
Yeah.
have Darkane.
Yes.
Uh, that's the metal band from Helsingborg right now.
Okay.
Then you have other bands like Tungsten, like a power metal thing. So, but not a lot of death metal. You know, it's the members from Darkane who play in God BC and Hysteria. You
Yeah.
know, the band we play together with. when we play in the local, you know.
Yeah.
So, but that band doesn't exist anymore. So
All
we will
right.
see what happens when we start. Maybe they will do something, and we can do something in Helsingborg. That's a little dream I have, to put the band together.
Well, it's now been recorded, so I'm going to hold you to that, but you better get it organised. So, so obviously the main reason for this interview is the return of Leprosy. But I
Yeah.
do have to ask, I never ask a band, like, what does the band name mean? But I was just wondering, did the Death album Leprosy mean a lot to you back in the day?
One more time. One more time.
Did the Death album Leprosy mean a lot
Yeah.
to you back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
just wondering, like, that's how you got the band title.
the band title,
Yeah.
where it come from.
Yes.
Yeah, this is funny everyone say, "Oh, you have steal it from the Death second album."
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone say that, but that's not true. That's not true. After Scream Bloody Gore, we take a decision and change the name before we know the name of Death album, and that's really funny when that album comes and say, "What is this?" Leprosy. So a lot of people think,
Yeah.
oh, take it from there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And
No, I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't. But being in an extreme metal band, you may leave or you may do other things, but it's always in your DNA. So, with all your other projects on the go at the same time over the years, what was the prime motivation for getting Leprosy moving again? What made you want to bring Leprosy back from the grave?
uh, I have I think I can say every week I think a little bit of Leprosy. When
Interesting.
I go and play with my other band, One Day in Pain, when I
Yes.
go to the rehearsal, oh I have a song. I think about maybe we can do some Leprosy cover, and we do it. When we play in Helsingborg with One Day in Pain, we play Environment, and Patrick, the lead guitarist, come up to on the stage
Excellent.
and play with us. But then after that, I take the decision. We need to play. You know, I think we play 2 or 3 shows in Germany.
Yes.
Uh, the Ludwigsburg gig, I think, is the latest. We play from the second demo, Full of Hate. We play The Savior, and we play Environment, and play another new song. We not recorded in studio, but we have it on the live in basement. Is Magic Mushroom. We
Okay.
play that song, and we have play Christ Passion like a cover from Sodom.
All right.
So
Okay.
Sodom
Yeah.
was a big influence too when we write the music.
Yeah.
So why I will start it up and pick it up from the grave is I see band coming back. The grave is out now and I play from the first 3 albums. Sorcery,
Yes.
is still
Yep.
alive. They play,
Interment. Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of band coming up, and I think, what the fuck, we need to do this.
Yeah. No, quite right. I keep on saying it. When you've played death metal, it's in your blood. It always comes back to you. But it must also be pleasing. Like over the years, there's been small independent record labels that approach you and say, "Can we release these in 2 demos in vinyl?" It's incredible the reach that people can get now.
Yeah, they call Patrick and ask him 2015. They
Okay.
asked him, and he asked me. They will release the demos on vinyl and CD. I say, no, what the fuck? And what we do, yeah. If they will do that, yeah, do that.
Yeah,
And I think they print the 1000X from the album, the vinyl, and I think it takes 3 weeks, and
yeah.
everything is sold out.
Wow.
We will. I have talked with the guy who pressed the first version, and if we can do a second version, you
Yeah.
know, people will have it. So
Is it
yeah,
is it frustrating for you then?
I have this. Here is the first
Eh.
demo, and here the album, and here is the vinyl. So
You rehearsed that. You rehearsed that. um, is it frustrating for you then when you hear things like 1,000 vinyl sold within 3 weeks? What a band Leprosy could have came. Like if you didn't disband in 1990 and you kept going, did you see a good future ahead?
yeah, of course, I can
Yeah,
see that.
yeah,
I remember the first show we make in Germany in Bamberg. It's on the DVD on the album. I think we have 50 of this, and
yeah.
we have 50 T-shirts. And after 2 songs, everything is done. The
That's
German people
crazy.
is crazy. So I think now when people start, and they know a little bit that we are coming back. We have not to go out so much with it. We will make this show in September 29, the first show, and we will film it and make a little bit DVD and send it to the festivals. So next year, I think we're gonna explode on the underground festivals, and we will out and play.
Well, as I mentioned at the very beginning, Quando of BrainBath in Scotland, he runs the Dead of Winter Festival. It's held
Oh,
every January, and last year we got rebuked
yeah.
from Sweden down. So
Yeah.
who knows? I know that he speaks very highly of yourself, so maybe I'll get him to get in touch, and we'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
because
we
he'll be
we we come, we come, we come. We are
yeah,
ready. We have we have a rehearsal for 2 months, I think, and we have 6 songs right now. It's two more songs, then
yeah,
we are ready, and we have like 45, 50 minutes.
yeah.
So, the Leprosy songs is very, very long.
I've noticed some of them are like 2.5 minutes, and then the next song could be 8 minutes. So,
Yeah, that's great. That's
but
great.
but that's one thing about Leprosy. You just do what you want in whatever style you want. Whether there's more death metal in the track or whether there's more thrash metal in the track, you just do what you want.
Yeah, and we will call it death trash.
Yeah,
So there is some part. It sounds very much like old Sepultura
yeah.
and old Sepultura and old Obituary and old Death. That's what we listen to, and they
Love it.
was a legend, really legends for us.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but how easy? Well, I mean, without knowing what caused the band to split in the first place in 1990, was there an opportunity to reconnect with previous band members? For example, guitarist Patrick, or has he moved away from extreme metal, would you say? Did you have a
Uh,
chance to like reach out to the guys that were in the band before saying, look, I'm going to start it again, would you like to come back?
Yeah, I have asked all of the guys, and Mange, who's a rhythm guitarist, he
Yeah,
said direct no. I have not played the guitar for 35 years since we stopped. So, and I have family. I have no time for this. But he's so happy. He's so happy. He will come to the shows, and
good.
so. And he was here in Stockholm for 3 weeks ago, and we eat some lunch and talk about memories.
Good.
And he's so excited. And same like Patrick. Patrick have played in a lot of bands the whole time, you know.
Yeah.
I have stopped, I think, 94. Then I pick up the drums 2010.
Okay.
So I sing in a lot of bands, like the death metal bands
Yeah.
before. But when I pick up the drums, I get the feeling, you know, and what the fuck? I need to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's also good to hear that there's no bad blood between any of the members. You know, like you say, they'll come to the show and they're happy for you to bring Leprosy back. It's good to see and good to hear.
yeah. And you know when we try to learn all the, you know, the guitarists will learn the new these songs, and we have no lyrics on paper. We listen the songs, and Patrick he write lyrics for Insanity. So
Yeah,
I have the lyrics here, and I call him and ask him, can you please send a video of the riff in The Savior? Yeah, of course, of course. So
brilliant.
there he Patrick helped us a lot to come into the tracks again, you know.
Good, good.
So
Like I say, it's good to hear that there was no personal differences that over time, or if they were, then over time they've been healed and everybody's fine with it. So I'm glad to hear that everybody's in good terms. So good. That's great. Thanks for coming back, Nicke. So, how easy or difficult was it to get a full lineup together again? And would you like to take the time and introduce the other members of the band and how you found the other members?
Uh, how I found the members. Yeah, that's funny. You know, the bass player and me, we play in One Day in Pain together,
Yeah.
and I know him for over 25 years.
Okay.
We have played in other constellations, other bands, but in One in Pain was the first band we play live for
Yeah.
25 years. So we just jamming, and he's a good bass player. So I asked him, "You with me?" Yeah, he say yes. No, no problem. He will do it.
Excellent.
And then I look at the internet if I can some announcements, and then. Other people's, other friends to me, why you don't ask him? Why you don't ask Ali on the vocals? I said, yeah, maybe, maybe. And then when I see Grave in Stockholm, the
Yeah.
first show they do on its old school tour,
Yeah.
I see a guy, his name is Jimmy. He's the guitarist in right now. So I see him, and then I go to him, and he's standing there with his wife, and I say, "Hey, what are you doing?" No, no, nothing. I play in a band called Maze of Torment right now. I need a guitarist to Leprosy. Okay, and he don't know who Leprosy was, so I send you the links, and the day after I say, I'm in, I'm in. I really like it. I really like it.
Good.
So we start there, and then we looking for another guitarist, and I play in a band called Chainsaw. It's a thrash metal band.
Okay.
He plays bass there, and I sing in this band. And he have a music store, uh, and he's a god of thrash metal. You know, when you see him, he's thrash metal. You know, so. I ask him. I ask Harry, what do you think about to play in Leprosy? And I send him the link, and he say, hell yeah, hell yeah. This is what I want to do. I love this music.
Yeah.
So we are rehearsal for I think 2 or 3 months right now, and We have nailed 6 songs, and we have 2 more. Then we are ready. So September 29, 26 is the first show with new members, but I would say a Leprosy tribute. You know, the people talk about Pantera. Yeah, Pantera tribute. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can call it Leprosy tribute. I'm the only member.
Well, hopefully you get the same size of crowds as the Pantera tribute got, but that remains to be seen. But was there any time when you thought this isn't going to work? I've been looking for musicians for 6 months now, and nobody's coming forward. Was there ever a time when you thought, "I'm just going to leave Leprosy; it's not happening"?
No, 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 no. I don't give up. No, 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 no. I will do this for so many years, and now I can see the reactions already. We will go with one in Paint to Slovakia and play in December. And I had told the promoter there we have Leprosy too. He said, "What? The Leprosy? We are coming back right now. Yeah, okay, we will book you." So so
Isn't it
people
amazing? Like
people will have.
music, yeah, isn't it amazing? Like music could be so far-reaching. I mean, there's Slovakia, you've got Germany, down here in
Yeah,
Scotland. You've probably had listeners in South America, for example.
yeah.
It's absolutely crazy where music can get played now. So,
And you know the people will have this kind of bands today.
yes,
The old bands. You see, if you look at the Grave right now, they are every festivals. It's
yeah,
everywhere, and I understand that they play the first 3 records.
yeah,
And that's the best records, you know. So
100%, 100%.
the
Yeah,
all these young kids, they come with the Sodom t-shirts. You know, I see myself in these guys. You know, when we was young and 18 and 19, we have the obituary t-shirts and death. And now when I see these young kids, they play very well, you know.
yeah.
I don't know where how the teach is, but I talk with a few guys in a band, and we look into YouTube. We look at the guys in obituary how the guitarist play, and Max Cavalera how he play, and we play after them, and we
Good
have
stuff.
music after that. So
No,
this is
good
beautiful.
stuff. But I'm wondering, like, did you have any unreleased material after the demos in 1990 that you're looking to revisit and maybe even use again? I'm actually thinking how you could do that because I think in 1990 you couldn't store music on computers like you can now. But did you have any tapes from back in the day that you're looking to listen to again and think, do you know something? I really like that. I'm going to use it again.
Yeah, I can say if you look at the video from Bamberg, there we have a few songs like Death Servant, Examination, From Beyond. That kind of songs, I think it's very important. We have not recorded it,
Yeah,
not recorded in studio, but this song is more old school than Schizophrenia and Infernal Massacre, you know?
yeah,
That's more old school. When you look at the video, the sound is crap, but you hear.
yeah.
So I talked with the guys, and I think we're gonna try to pick up that old songs too. I think. And we talk about maybe we will see what the reactions will be, but we are open to make a new album if we can found the right sound and everything. So
Well, before I get into that, when you look back at your demos 35 years ago and you listen to them today, for example, what do you think of them? Is there anything that you would Do you wish you could re-record them on better sound or a better studio, or you happy with absolutely everything? It's like a chapter in the life of Leprosy, and that's where it stays.
We will never re-record it or remastered like that.
Yeah,
We will never do that. If we do something, we will do something new,
yeah,
but we will do it with the same sound
yeah,
like before. If we not can do that, we will not make a new album.
yeah.
But we will see what happens. We are open for everything. So
So also with it becoming an album then, was there a discussion of whether it was going to be like an EP or was it always going to be an album? You wanted a physical product this time, you wanted vinyl, you want the cover art, you want the lyrics, you want the band photographs, you want the physical product, or was there a talk of it being an EP?
if we will do like the cover and everything, like the old school thing
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
photos, yeah, we will do hold it so old school we can.
yeah,
With if you look at our Instagram or Facebook, you see all pictures we take today is black and white.
yes,
We will never print t-shirts in color, only black and white. We will have a white backdrop with the skeleton, you know,
yeah,
and we will have it so old school we can,
yeah.
and no color.
But it was always going to be an album. The next project you were going to do with Leprosy was your debut album. It wasn't
Uh,
going to be like four songs on an EP or anything like that. It was
I
always going to
think we talk about EP.
yeah,
But we will see the reactions, you know. I think if we find a right record label, and we will not have that nuclear blast and central media, we're not
yeah.
interested in that. We will have that, when you buy a vinyl, we will not earn money. We're not out there. We will come out and play and have fun and yeah, not lose money, but we will not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, yeah. But we
Hopefully
will,
not.
yeah.
But you're talking about the music that you've written just now. What would you say are the subtle differences between today's Leprosy and Death to This World's Leprosy? What would you say are the subtle differences?
No, I don't understand what you're saying.
Sorry, it's okay. What would you say the difference in music from Leprosy 35 years ago to Leprosy today?
Yeah. If what we change,
Yeah,
we're gonna change nothing. It's the same style of riff, same a lot of marking on the cymbals, a lot of stop.
yeah,
We will build the new songs from the old songs.
yeah,
So we will not be more technical. Or if you listen to Full of Hate demo, and there's a big difference.
yeah.
It's more, it's longer songs on the second
Progressive, yeah,
demo, and it's a little bit more technical, and but we will not make it. What to say? If we have the Death to This World demo here, and we have Full of Hate here, we will not make that change from Full of Hate to the next stuff.
got you.
We will have it in the same, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe go back and have more easy riff, and yeah, make it more easy for the people to listen.
And because I hate to say this, because you're also 57, are you going to play a wee bit slower on the drums? Because,
On my legs, yeah. I cannot play like the same tempo when we have a double kick,
yeah,
a little bit slower. But when I play the fast stuff, I play faster, you know.
yeah,
So I'm more, if you look at Gene Hoglan, he just sit, he's like this,
yeah,
I'm the same, I'm so comfortable with what I do. So if I take it hard and be more intense,
yeah,
uh, it I'll be much tired faster. So I
yeah.
need to save my energy.
So because you're a guitarist, because you're a vocalist, um, with Leprosy coming back, was it always going to be you on the drums, or did you even think, right, I'm going to be the vocalist and I'll just get another drummer, or did
No,
you
no,
always want to
no,
come back as a drummer?
no. Only I will only play drums in Leprosy.
Yeah,
That's my share.
yeah, yeah. Quite right, quite right. But following on from that, will we see a Chris Reifert behind the kit with Leprosy and you doing vocals on the next release? As you're a keen vocalist and a good one at that. And just to let you know, tomorrow night on my radio show, I am going to be playing Prayer Unheard from One Day in Pain. So that's getting played tomorrow night, and that shows you how good a vocalist you are. But
Yeah,
is there a chance that we're going to hear Nicke doing some vocals on the next Leprosy release?
I think so. I think so. And I have plans to do it live too. But I will, I cannot have the microphone. I need to have some kind of headset. I will try it,
Yeah,
but it's very important. We have not talked about the guitarist. Maybe they will fill it up, so I can concentrate for what I do. But
yeah,
I think it's very important that you hear it. The songs, it's fill it up. A lot of this in the songs with the bass player we have, Christian,
yeah.
uh, in the original. He was the lead singer from the beginning. The first show we do in Helsingborg, we was 3 person. We have 5 tracks.
Okay.
So and he played bass and vocals, and Mange played the guitarist, and I played the drums. So we were only 3 the first show.
Yeah,
Leprosy.
yeah. Well, there's good things and bad things about being a three piece. The good thing is you split the money three ways, but being in a band with five people, you've got five different ideas coming into the band or experiences coming into the band. So there's good and bad things. um,
Yeah, but I think the guys I have in the band right now is so professional, and I was before they come into the band, I have told them we need to do it on this way.
yeah,
Uh, so and if we talk about One Day in Pain, I record all the music.
yes,
They cannot do. I will do everything, every music in the ground of the music in the band. But in Leprosy, I will put in the guitarist, and we will do everything together. And
good.
the vocalist, he would do the all the lyrics, and the lyrics. If you hear it about lyrics, is only about horror movies. Only, only horror movies, and we will continue with that. If we
Good.
make new songs, we will find some new horror movies. We can make some live.
I play a lot of horror death metal on my radio show, and one of the things I love about horror death metal are the samples. So
Yeah.
when you hear like a 30-second clip of a film before the music starts, some of it is just crazy, crazy. Are you going to be putting samples in this album?
Not in the tracks,
No.
but maybe before. Like
Yep.
when we're gonna play live, we will have everything we have on the album. The intros, everything. We have
Yeah.
a backtrack, we have the intros. That's the only the modern we do. We have it on the backtrack before every song, so people know. Oh no, this song is coming. Oh. That's great. So,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we will do it like the album. Exactly.
Good, good. I've got a funny feeling I know the answer to this question, but since you left Leprosy, you have been in a significant number of bands, so ranging from industrial black metal with Mort, thrash and goth with Hydrogen, and out and out death metal with One Day in Pain, as we've mentioned several times before. With your music being stretched to fit these bands, do you see some influences from some of your other projects sneaking into Leprosy tunes?
No, only One Day in Pain, I think. Only One Day in Pain. We're a little bit closer to
Yeah,
leprosy, but the leprosy is leprosy. And I will not I will not write, when I write music to One Day in Pain, I'm thinking about aspects,
yeah,
ball thrower, like that kind of band. A lot of slowly double kick and yeah, you know.
yeah.
But Leprosy is more explosion. Uh, it's more this old Sepultura. So yeah, you know, it's
Yeah.
more trash, more trash. And I'm not so
Okay.
good to write. The only song I have write in Leprosy is Environment.
Okay.
That's the only song I write. I write the lyrics, I write the music.
Okay.
So, but the other songs, Patrick, the lead guitarist, he do a lot of it.
Yeah.
Other songs, so.
Yeah.
And he is not a he have never when he come to Leprosy he have never played that kind of music. He play glam rock. He come from that, you know, and hard rock. And today he play like
Yes.
bands like FM, you know,
Yeah.
like arena music, like it's a melodic. So when he come up on the stage, we have a rehearsal one time. I go to Helsingborg and we rehearsal the environment for a few times. And when he come up, I see the light in the eyes. He was so happy. I, was, I can send a video when we played it, and you will see how happy he
That is
is.
so cool.
And
That's
after
so
that,
good.
we talk about maybe we will do this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, that's so good to see. So good to see, especially when he's playing things like the arena rock. When he's playing that solo again with Leprosy, it's just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So fair play. Um, but what I loved about the Death to This World demo was that you recorded it live, and if anybody made mistakes, you had to re-record it. So what I want to know is who made the most mistakes then?
how much?
Who made the most mistakes? Like the first demo,
Yeah,
you had to record it live because if you made mistakes, then you had to re-record the song.
I think. We play the first demo we play live in the
Yes.
studio. But the other demo, Full of Hate, we play first the drums and then the guitars. But I know when we record a pedophile, I have really, really, really big problems to do it. I think I do it 15 times. But the other songs, I nail it on the first time. But pedophile was a really problem, and we have talked about it. We're gonna play that song live. It's I think it's 8 9 minutes. It's a lot of instrumental. It's only riff, 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 riff. So it not gives so much to the people who the other songs do. So
Yeah.
let's see.
So there you go. There you go. But yes, listen, I've only got a few more questions, so thank you very much, Nicke, for taking your time out to do this. But it's now fair to say that you've now got a fair bit of experience in recording studios. So with the new material then that you were talking about earlier, is it too early to say who you're going to record it on who you're going to get to mix and master it, or is that still like kind of up in the air at the moment? Do you know where you're going to record the album?
If we make a new album,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we will do it in the rehearsal room.
Okay.
I have everything for the drums, and Jimmy, the guitarist, he's a very good producer.
Okay.
Um, and we will do the drums so we can have that old school, not too. We will have that old sound.
Yeah.
Maybe I change my drum kit. It's too modern, so I take an older kit,
Yeah.
for export, like so we get that old stuff, Then we gonna record maybe from. I don't think we do plugins, and we will need to make the amps this time.
Okay. Okay.
So I
No,
think we're gonna do it.
it's the same in Scotland. There's a kind of like do it yourself attitude. So you've got somebody in the band who can produce, you've got a rehearsal space, you've got the drums in the rehearsal space. So just do everything yourself. Why pay somebody £1,000 to produce it for you when you can do it yourself?
Yeah. So we will try to do so much we can for ourselves. So when we play in the last album with One Day Pain, me and the bass player go to the studio outside of Stockholm and make 10 songs for 4.5 hours. We are so tight that we play the drums and the bass together, and I have guitars in the air. So then we work with the guitars home.
Yeah,
So about the drums and bass, we do it together, and maybe we will make a Leprosy. We do everything and live,
yeah,
in the rehearsal room, but not the vocals. We do the vocals after. So
yeah,
we will see. We have stuff so we can do that.
yeah.
And
Well, listen, when you have the new material recorded, you're going to have to send a song to me because I want to play it on my show. So I'm very interested to see and hear the new Leprosy. So I'm really looking forward to this. Really looking forward to it.
I
But
can promise you get the first song from us.
you're a good guy.
Yeah.
I shouldn't listen to your bandmates. I think you're a good guy. Um, But what are you thinking of doing on the live front then? I know that you've got your comeback gig that you've previously mentioned, so you can get to see it again. But what can you tell us about that gig and what can we expect in the future? I mean, I think back in the day, I think you touched on it earlier that you managed to get to Germany a few times. Are you again looking to go further afield with Leprosy like next year? Just tour, play where you can play?
Yeah, that we talk about is we will make this show in September 26th and film this. Then we're gonna work on festivals 2026.
Yeah,
And with they make a small DVD with maybe 3 4 songs, and we are back. Here we are. We come and play on your festival and book so much we can in
good.
2026.
Good.
That's the plan. Then
Yeah.
maybe in the October, November 2026, we start recording new songs. We will see what happens. The reaction after the first show and the promoters in Europe. And maybe we can get some agency who can help us to get the shows for us. So
Well, I actually looked at the Facebook page for your gig in September, and there seems to be a significant amount of people. A lot of people are interested in seeing Leprosy playing. So I saw the event page and the people that have responded to you playing live.
yeah,
So there is that interest there. So
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people from Spain have buy the tickets to the show. So,
wow,
but we have a Spanish band
yeah,
too,
yeah,
and we have a Finnish band too. So this is really good. I mean, maybe they come here and play, and we talk to them. Maybe we can make some shows in Spain, and yeah,
100%.
and make some tour together. I think Redomi, the band from Spain,
Yeah,
it sounds very good, and I think yeah, I have talked to Martin Missy in Protector.
yeah,
He lives in Stockholm, and the band is located more in outside Gothenburg, I think, the members there. But we talk about to make a Sweden tour with
yeah.
Leprosy and Protector and a band called Obscuria, who's on a tour in Europe right now. It's a friend of mine who sing in the band. So that's three bands in a package. Maybe we can do something together in Sweden. Maybe you can come over to Scotland or UK.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm just so jealous. If there's one country in the world that I would love to go to is Sweden, especially Stockholm. And it's the same if I wanted to learn a new language, it would be Swedish, but we never get round to it, do we? Never get round to it. But I've only got two very quick questions left for you, Nicke, so thank you once again. But I'd imagine with this comeback show, you're going to have like a 40, 45, 50-minute set. And because you've been talking about new material, I was going to ask you, like, what is the one song of the old material that you're looking forward to playing the most and why? So, what's the one song off the two demos that you're looking forward to playing in this gig in September, and why?
If we play some new stuff,
Yeah.
uh,
So, you probably are the songs completed yet? Do you have like song titles for them?
no, 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 no,
No, no.
no.
All right. So
But,
going back to that. So going back to the question. So your older material, your two demos.
yeah.
What's the one song that's on the set list that you cannot wait to play live on that show?
One song
Yeah.
we're gonna play. We're gonna
Yes.
play.
That you personally is your favorite song. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is wow. I think it's Environment.
Why?
I have tried it for myself and the lyric, but it's really funny to. It's a lot of stuff in the song, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's my favorite song. But The Savior, I hope we can do The Savior live. That's my personal. That's 8 minutes craziness, you know.
So what
But
is
the
it
old song,
about?
like
What is it
schizophrenia,
that? What is it about
schizophrenia.
that song that you like the most?
What?
What is it about that song that you like the most? The Savior.
Uh, the Savior, yeah, yeah,
You,
yeah, I think so.
what makes it your favorite?
Why it's
Yes.
yeah. I think it's so much thing in the song, so much parts.
Yeah.
So now when I have practiced the song for myself with the drums and listen to the MP3
Yeah.
and holy shit, can I do this? You know,
Yeah.
it's so fast on the album. So I have really problems with the double kicks and there is no metronome I can follow. You know, when we recorded these songs, we don't use metronome. It's more 1, 2, 3, 4, then we
Anyway.
go.
Yeah.
So it's 120, 135, and we're drunk and smoke some hashes, and you know we were fucked up, but it works.
Well, 35 years, you've got to play it now. So, but lastly, what this is normally the time when I ask the band members their make and model of their instruments that they use. So I think you kind of touched on it earlier. So what drums and pedals and even drumsticks? What kind of drumsticks and do you use?
Drumsticks I always make use. I try Pro Mark, but it doesn't work for me. But a Big Firth.
Yeah,
So I go back to them again. So then I play on Speed Cobra pedals.
yeah,
I have a Joy Jordison snare,
yeah.
13, and really hard. Yeah, so that, whoo. I don't need, when we play live, I don't need some microphone on the snare.
No,
The
this is
sound
all.
guys always say, I hear you, snare.
Good stuff. Uh,
Yeah,
that is actually what I do want to do. I do want to hear you. I do want to see you live. So we will see if we can get you down here
yeah,
in Scotland. It would be a pleasure to see you live, but it's an even greater pleasure to speak to you, Nicke. I
yeah,
hope it's not going to be the last time. When the album is ready to come out, get in touch. We'll do this again. Maybe get other members in. Who knows?
absolutely. I think
Yeah.
this interview is better to do with only with me, but when we have a new stuff and we'll play together for a few months, if you will make a new interview, I take the other guys with you.
Oh, more than happy to do so. Thank you very much for your time, Nicke, and I wish you all the best for
Yeah,
leprosy.
we're so grateful.
You're
Okay?
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.